You will notice your body getting stronger. You will notice your energy levels increasing. You will notice your like this ease of movement, this mobility that you have, right? You'll notice all of these things, and it starts to make you aware that you're not finished, that you have room to grow, you have possibilities in life. And again, that translates outside of the gym. Hey guys, the new year is just around the corner, and I know that a lot of you are thinking about getting in better shape when the new year rolls around. And what I wanted to do this week is give you a bunch of reasons why it's a great idea to get yourself in better shape this coming year. So let me just start off by introducing myself. I am Mark Johnson, the founder of Bounce Pep, bringing you ideas for a fit and flourishing future. I am also the youngest son of Bill Johnson. I want to thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, I want to encourage you to do so now, and I hope that you like this video. So this won't take too long. Let's jump right in. Why is it such a great idea for you to take the plunge and get yourself in better shape this coming new year? We're going to start with number one. It is you're going to improve your discipline. Yes, it does require discipline for you to go to the gym and start training on a regular basis and really stick with it for the long term. So no doubt, if you can accomplish that, you're going to find that you're going to become a more disciplined person in general. That will actually translate for you outside of the gym. Your discipline in general will actually become much better than what it is now. Number two, you're going to improve your mobility. And the reason that you want to improve your mobility is because you want to be able to move freely, and it will. And when I say mobility, I'm including flexibility in there. So, when you go to work out, you're going to be doing some stretches before you start lifting anything heavy. And then, you start to get into your lift and your joints are going to be doing some work. But just in general, because you're moving your body in ways that you would not normally move it when you're just out and about living your life just on a daily basis, you're going to be working out your joints and your muscles and your tendons and everything in ways that they would not get worked out otherwise. And that's going to increase your flexibility and your mobility. It's going to make it easier for you to move. Okay, number three, you're going to have abundant energy. And people really get this thing mixed up because they imagine that going to work out is going to actually deplete their energy, but it does the exact opposite. And there's a good reason. It's because of something called mitochondria. We all have mitochondria inside the cells of our bodies. Okay. Mitochondria is one of the organelles inside of the cells of your body. And when you work out, you not only increase the number of mitochondria that you have, but you actually improve the health of existing mitochondria as well, to make a long story short. Now, if you don't know what mitochondria do, mitochondria are the power plants of your cells. So all of the cells in your body use mitochondria to draw energy from. Mitochondria produce the energy. Okay, so when you work out, your body basically responds to the demands that you place on it physically. And so your body will respond to you going to the gym and training, especially if you're lifting something heavy, by increasing the number of mitochondria that your cells have. And that in turn increases your overall energy levels. You will literally feel more energetic just on a regular basis when you start to train. So let's go to number four. You're going to make life feel lighter. Now, I want you to think about this because it makes a certain amount of sense. Think about this. If you're going to the gym and you're lifting heavy things, and especially if you're lifting heavy weights and they're much heavier than what you would lift outside of the gym normally, what happens is over time, your body becomes stronger and more robust. And when you get outside of the gym, everything feels lighter to you because you're stronger. So things that may have tired you out easily when you were not working out on a regular basis are going to start to feel very, very easy for you to handle physically, because compared to what you're doing in the gym, it actually is much lighter. Okay, so let's go on to number 5. This is a huge one because people are, let's be honest, people are vain. Look, you're going to look better. Now, this happens for a couple of reasons. The first is because when you're, especially if you're lifting weights, as I say, I always recommend that you lift weights. Don't just do cardio, make sure that you lift weights, okay? Now, especially if you're lifting weights, what's going to happen is your posture is going to get better. This is going to make you more physically attractive. I don't care what your face looks like. If you simply have better posture, that actually already makes you look a little bit more physically attractive. The number two thing is your build is going to improve. In other words, your physique is going to look nicer. And when you have a nicer physique, of course, you become more attractive. Again, irregardless of what your face looks like, just having a nicer build will make you more physically attractive. Now, with that said, let's move on to number 6. That is confidence. Your confidence will grow. I think the main reason that, for me at least, let me speak from a personal perspective. I think that your confidence will grow mainly because you do something difficult that's non-compulsory and you stick with it and you learn about yourself that you can do that. Okay. And that brings a lot of confidence when you know that you can do something difficult and nobody has to force you to do it. Like, you made the decision and you took on the challenge and you're actually doing it. You're actually following through. That brings a lot of confidence. Okay. And if you're somebody who lacks for confidence, I really encourage you to start training because it will build your confidence. There is no doubt it's going to build your confidence. Now, let's go to number 7. You're going to be more purposeful with your time. One of the things that happens is there will, sometimes we have, let's say, free time, and we can choose whatever we want to do with that free time. We can spend it however we want. What you're going to find out is once you get into a kind of a rhythm of working out on a regular basis, then when you have free time, you're actually going to be attracted to the idea of going to work out. And so it makes you more purposeful with your time. And this as well also translates for you outside of the gym. When you leave the gym, just in general, your mindset about your time, your use of time is going to become more purposeful. So it's not only in the gym, okay? Outside of the gym as well, you're going to start to become more purposeful with your time. You're going to ask yourself, could I be spending this time learning something or doing something more productive? But you will become more purposeful with your time in general if you start to work out. Okay, now let's go to number 8. Your mood. Your mood will improve for a couple of reasons. Working out literally produces, it basically gets your body to release dopamine and also endorphins. Now, dopamine, of course, is kind of the happy chemical, but what happens is you get a great sense of satisfaction after you work out. Okay, and the next thing is endorphins. So endorphins are your body's painkillers, so to speak. And what happens there is, during the workout, of course, you may have some struggle and some strain. You're going to get uncomfortable if you're lifting heavy as you should be doing. But your body is also going to be releasing endorphins, and that's going to make you feel better. So the combination of the endorphins plus the dopamine is going to do a lot to boost your mood. One of the things you're going to find out is that generally speaking, after a workout, if you went in, for instance, feeling maybe not in the best mood, kind of down a little bit, after a workout, you will almost invariably feel at least a little bit better. Your mood will improve. Okay, number 9, camaraderie. Let me tell you something. When you go to the gym, generally speaking, you're going to find other people there who are purposeful with their time. You're going to be around a lot of like-minded people. Now, of course, everybody's different, and you're not going to be all exactly the same in all the same ways. But generally speaking, you're going to be there with other people who are on top of their health and fitness. They're trying to be purposeful with their time, and you're going to derive a certain amount of synergy, so to speak. Everyone kind of feeds off of everyone's energy. Nobody has to talk about it. It just happens. And there's something about being in an environment where everyone is feeding off a positive productive energy. Another thing you'll find, you can meet a lot of very successful people at the gym. Some people don't some people may not look like much, but when you learn something about them, you find out, hey, oh, this person has really built something big. They've really accomplished something impressive in life. And so you'll find people like that at the gym. They may not strike you as such just on site, but get to talk to them, get to know them a bit, and you'll be surprised at the types of people that you'll meet at the gym. And finally, number 10 is this. Just generally speaking, it's going to make you more aspirational when you start to work out because you're going to get a sense of your possibilities. What's going to happen is you will notice like what I mentioned before, you will notice your body getting stronger. You will notice your energy levels increasing. You will notice your like this ease of movement, this mobility that you have, right? You'll notice all of these things and it starts to make you aware that you're not finished, that you have room to grow, you have possibilities in life. And again, that translates outside of the gym. So when you're working out and you're going through that struggle and you're overcoming the discomfort and everything, when you get outside of the gym, it's going to all of that accomplishment inside of the gym, it's going to remain inside your brain when you leave the gym. And it's going to affect your outlook for what's possible for you in the rest of your life. You're going to have this sense of optimism, this sense of aspiration. Okay, so those are my 10 reasons why it's a great idea. It's a brilliant idea for you to start working out and getting yourself in better shape. I didn't talk much about eating this time, but I'll make another video about that. Every once in a while, I talk about diet and what you should be focusing on there. But just for today, I want you to go ahead, remember all 10 of these benefits that you can get from working out, because I want you to have all of the reasons you can possibly think of to get you inside that gym, training and getting yourself stronger so that you can live long and live well and enjoy your life. With that said, I'm going to leave you with that. Take this with you. Talk to you next time.